back here, right now stationed at Mondstadt. It's been a few days, so there is something that we will be able to do, such as the event for Source. Let me equip Source, and we shall head over to finish this, because I think it's technically all, should be all unlocked. Yeah, this is all unlocked. I just need to actually do it. So, we will go do that right now. No, that's not what I was trying to choose. There we go. It sounded like talking. I don't know.
Quit following me.
Looks like you successfully completed your training. Oh, we got it done, but Sorish? After seeing that crystallized walnut, she said with sincerity that even though it had existed for centuries, one day it would still disappear without a trace. And then immediately afterward, we mentioned that her odes might be distorted as well. Her mood changed instantly. But of course, my deeds, I mean, the deeds of us Peri should be eternal. How can such a thing be compared to that which might part into dust and ash? If something cannot be recorded properly, then there must be something wrong with the method. You wish to remind me of this fact, which is why you sent me to view the crystallized walnut, am I right, Elder Zurvan? Ah, that's the way you see it. Interesting. Do you care nothing for the renown of the Peri? If you're speaking of renown in the way humans understand it, not so much. Whatever you say, the present-day members of the Order of Skeptics are so very dull. Of course, if there are more interesting individuals like Mashino or Paimon, then that would be a different case entirely. A compliment from Zurvan. It is by my standards. Alright, enough idle chatter. If Source still thinks so highly of this human notion of renown, then the training that comes next might just be right. Alright, I'll await your good news. Let's check it. This might be faster. Get all the pops out. Let's see. So for the past few days, I was meaning to record or do stream, but I didn't have time to. So I mostly just did what I was doing, which was working on leveling or getting my character's equipment ready for the next update.
Squall and Fury. Wretched vermin.
Allow me.
Here you are.
Oh my.
There we go.
Behold.
Well, there we go. Oh, is this the
Quit
flying
following
thing?
me.
Ooh. Okay, so can use no more than 20 fruit thrown. Okay. Let's start with this one. When they come back in this order, I'll shoot it. Oh man, I got a bunch of them. How to get rid of that? Oh, do I need to shoot it in? Oh, okay, okay. Close. On the left is this. Are there some more? Destroyed boxes and barrels. Oh. Okay, I was like confused. I was like, what else did I need to do? Okay, well, done with that. Wait, where is this? Oh, all the way over there. Okay.
The wind rises.
The gold.
Search for it.
Oh, I was like, for a moment I thought this was a contaminated area. Like in the other parts of Sumeru. I'll come back for
Swallow Fury.
not what I'm looking for. Where would that be? This curl in the wall. It should give me directions. Is it over here? Oh, there it is. Well, that ended very quickly. I think they're done all very quickly. Hey, isn't this place we passed by looking for Mahir? The Mahir shouldn't be here right now, right? All those thorns, they should be Mahir's companions. They look pretty good. Speaking of which, they helped us a lot. Pale Floater, did you forget all that I have accomplished? No way, you might complain a lot, but you do care about your people, right? I can't seem to recall. How can you be so forgetful, Yasnapti? I punish you with the task of several more odes. Paimon knew it. You've got a big bark to go with your soft heart. Malicious slander. I was only here because I wished to earn the chapel. If the other elder hadn't made me come. Well, whatever you say, Mahir's part of the reason you even managed to claim the Twin Horn Chapel. Shouldn't you thank her for that at least? Her? Bah! Such a figure, once stained and still struggling thusly. I'd say she would only be worth any merit after another 10 cleansing pilgrimages. 10 is way too many! Wait a minute. On second thought, Paimon thinks it wouldn't be too hard. Huh? I expected an adventurer to be used to such a life by now. From the name, Paimon thought we would be walking for 10 days and nights. As it turns out, we didn't even need to go that far. The shortness of this trial is making Paimon suspicious. If this was as long as the Oceanid's pilgrimage, then perhaps I would respect her. As it stands now, I can only state that the distance of cleansing pilgrimage Mihir, the Oceanids' pilgrimage. After the catastrophe, a great number of Oceanids came from Fontaine to Sumeru, with the path they walked becoming their own so-called holy path. Strange. Why would the Oceanids need to come to Sumeru? Pilgrimage. A pilgrimage for what? I only heard of such a thing from my elder. Though they have been Oceanids from Fontaine, I haven't truly looked into it. Could it be for the Harvey? Right. Source said that the Harvey was the god that let Perry be born. If honor is a big deal here, then the thing most deserving of it is definitely the Harvey. But that's the potential relationship between the Oceanids and the Okay, sorry. What's the potential relationship between the Oceanids and the Harvey? Don't tell Paimon the Oceanids and Perry are like distantly related. Looking at you carefully, Paimon's really beginning to see the resemblance. Paimon doesn't discover any world-shaking secrets, has she? They're not that similar. The slander flows from your lips again, pale floater. I know nothing of any Oceanid. You're probably right. Source did say that the distance Oceanids need to travel for their pilgrimage is far longer than Mahir's cleansing. But if that's true, does that mean the Oceanids are stronger than Perry? Is Source admitting defeat? Well, what? I didn't mean that. In all seriousness, the cleansing pilgrimage is not actually tied to distance. It is more of a symbolic affair, showcasing a rise and return to form. That sounds impressive, but regardless, it is irrational to brush all Perry as lesser than Oceanids, and not because of any bias I may or may not have regarding Mahir. Speaking of which, why did Zurvan say the next part of the training was just right for Source? It doesn't look like anything special here. Also, Mahir's missing too. Though if she was here, Source would probably wouldn't talk to her out properly either. They are pretty different in a lot of ways. Mahir doesn't need a yes man. Yeah, she also said that being forgotten is a good thing. That fool. If her existence and her efforts over these centuries were forgotten, then what is it all for? Maybe that's the question that Zurvan wants Source to think about. It seems that Source still needs some time. Okie dokie. Back to Zurvan.
The wind rises.
Without knowing, the training has progressed to its latter half. How are things going? Still room for improvement. Though when Source tells us stories, there really seems to be self-reflection happening. Dialogue is a good way for Source to learn, especially as the people she's talking to are more interesting than those of the Order of Skeptics. Elder, you're being an arbitrary. Mashino's a remarkable Yasnapti, but not all of the Order of the Skeptic members are. perhaps they do have momentary instances of virtue between sessions of flattery and deception. I see you still need convincing. We'll let our witnesses, Mashino and Paimon, give a review regarding your performance. Of course, that is after you finish your recounting. Let's go. That looks towards the sea. Oh, right here. We were just here a moment ago. So who do we gonna take out now? Or is this a race? Oh, it might be a race actually.
Too slow.
Let's see, is this a race? Yep. There we go. It's pretty fast. Only had to double take once. Oh, is that a heart? It is a heart. I feel like I should lower my master music because it's a tad loud. I never really bother with audio because I usually always have my there we go. So it isn't so loud to the ear. This will be easy peasy. Oh, the timer, I forgot. Just for the hint. Still pretty fast. Now let's do some history. It's so quiet. No one's here. Even if Rashnu was here, it should still be quiet. Yeah, but if she was here, we would need to talk softer. She always has that sleepy look on her face, and she doesn't seem too happy when we woke her up using the Cory drums. Paimon's heard that the quieter someone is, the worse it gets when they get angry. Who knows what Rashnu is like when she's enraged? Then should that be true, my Yasnapti is the one we should fear the most, yes? Oh. Huh? Oh, Paimon knows him best. Though Mashino isn't one for talking, he is still super nice, right? Okay, Mashino, you gotta say something. The silence is actually making Paimon nervous. Very well, let us refocus. As you behold, this tree's called Barsum. In Rashnu is its familiar, though she is absent right now. And nothing. There's nothing more to say of Rashnu in the Barsum. Feels like you're hiding something, right? About the Cory drums? Hiding? Absurd. As for the drums, haven't you already seen them in use? Speaking of which, Paimon remembers Rashnu saying that she's the one who threw the Cory drums elsewhere. That really surprised Nasujuna. If Paimon recalls, you were really nervous then and didn't respond to Nasujuna's questioning. The way it looks now, the Order of the Skeptics archives were really off the mark. Though playing the drums did wake Rashnu. Paimon seems to understand why Zurvan doesn't trust the current Order of Skeptics. Think, Sorsh, did they really help? The clues they gave are half-truths at best. The current generation of the Order of Skeptics indeed does have some lacking members. But like a tree, no matter how many leaves flourish, there will always be some that will shrivel and die. Once these dry leaves break and scatter, those that will remain, they will be the ones that can be relied upon, yes? How did the Order of Skeptics become like this? I also want to know that. Is it because I have been with the Order of Skeptics too long that I grew unable to discern their gradual changes? Only when I began to speak with you and other outsiders did I realize the Order of the Skeptics had changed. It has been a few hundred years. Besides their names being the same, they must have recycled through a few generations of different members already. Like the fame I seek, the fame I wish for the Yasnapti to eulogize for me will erode into this, with everything changed, carrying only a hollow title for others to recall? Is that what my elder wishes that I learn? No, it shouldn't be, but... Sorsh, there's no need to be down. Maybe Zurvan didn't mean that. Seeing Sorsh depressed makes Paimon feel like she did something wrong. Maybe we should have Zurvan cheer her up. Back to Zurvan.
Behold!
Zurvan! We wish to speak to you. Oh, Sorsh, you appear worried. Did you find an obstacle in your progress? Should we call it an obstacle or a sense of confusion? I can't what was said during your talk with Sorsh. I see. However, the records of humans deviating from actual reality isn't anything new. They are forgetful and prejudiced people after all. Considering how vast and complex the affairs of the world genuinely are, observers might be able to get an overview of the major details, but not able to grasp the humanity. Those present during said affairs might be direct witnesses, but still find themselves unable to move beyond their personal subjectivity. Oh. I wasn't, yeah. Oh, so you wish for me to provide some warm words to placate Sorish? Did you forget that this is part of her training? To be able to overcome problems by oneself, that's the point of training, right? Paimon guesses that makes sense. If Sorish cannot meet this task successfully, then all that can be said is she is unworthy of the title of Bloomguard and will not be able to bear the weight of the Twin Horn Chapel. And when the time comes, gentle though I am right now, I only do what must be done, no matter how cruel. Will you take my chapel from me? As for the punishment for failure, I suppose you will discover that yourself, should you truly fail. If Source doesn't want to be bald, she better try extra hard now. You don't want to be bald now. We will battle. Yes, battle. Destroy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Well, I'm back. I went to the restroom and I was checking the sound that I heard, a bit concerned about. Found out it was my doggo. She was jumping on the corner of the wall, trying to grab like bugs that the light from the back is the light in the backyard was gathering bugs and my dog wanted to catch them. And that's why she was jumping on the wall, and I was like, what's that sound? Okie dokie. Let's get this over with. So not to exceed 25, huh? Oh. I'm getting rid of all the wood first. There we go, got him. Well, not much happened there. I might just be working on, no. Nope. Got him. Now I gotta get these two. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. Oh, he's much farther. Then I want to travel using Kazama. Mashino. So Mashino is like a alternate name for my account character name, Misuni. So Mashino and Misuni. So if I did play as Lumine, I would have named her as Misuni. The only reason I didn't go for Lumine is because, honestly, I do like Aether, and the fact that it feels a little more correct to have him as the main character for me personally, but I know it doesn't matter which one you choose. I just like the fact that, as Mashina is saving everybody, be like, I like it too. Ooh, where is this? Right there, okay. There we go. It has long been a familiar sight to me, but now I feel only conflicted thinking about it. Huh? On the bright side, this maybe means that Sorge has matured? I know not if this growth or decline instead. I know not if this is growth or decline instead. Cheer up, Sorge. It's not like you to get so down. Right. Since we're already here, why don't you tell us about the early history of the Order of Skeptics? Although things are the way they are now, there must have been a point to their establishment, right? Otherwise, Zervan wouldn't have helped them, and you wouldn't have been so drawn to them. Very well. If you wish to listen, I will speak. However, you must know that my birth came after the Order of Skeptics was formed. What happened prior is but hearsay to me as well. It was said that before all that transpired, there was some of absolute purity and virtue who attempted to spread the word that catastrophe was imminent. But carrying a message does not halt the coming of ruin. Soon darkness washed over the lands of roiling tides, drowning all that lived in fear. Just as we saw this walnut. Even the strongest creatures were crystallized, perishing during the event. Comparatively, with how soft and weak humans are, their resulting scoring could not be considered a personal failing. But some individuals arrived, rushing into the maelstrom that was the calamity. Were those the first Order of the Skeptics? Indeed. The order was Nagarjuna. He once was a researcher who worked in the depths of the woods, but he put roots down here to help alleviate the aftershock of the catastrophe. Yes, and there was another one with the golden hair. Though my elder spoke little of him, he should count as an interesting individual, I think. So Dainsleif. I keep on accidentally going to Dainsleif. It's a real shame that he only lived a few hundred years ago. If he was still here, Paimon would love to see him meet Mashina. Then we can see who's more interesting. Well, my victory's assured. Following this, after my birth, the after effects of the catastrophe stabilized. So Sorge had nothing to do then? Not entirely. As the filth will never be fully eradicated, it's just that noble sacrifices like the ones made by the divine bird, Simur, were no longer needed. What's more, such duties have already been performed by Mahir, Rashnu, and other Peri predating me. After Nagarjuna, the Elder slowly broke off contact with the Order of the Skeptics. However, the skeptics themselves remained ever interested in us Peri. But I suppose this is nothing strange. To them, after all, we Peri are heroes worthy of songs and odes. The strong feelings of admiration we inspire are more than deserved. During that time, I often heard them loudly sing their poems and odes, and with the passing of time, the scenes of the divine bird's sacrifice grew even more vivid. Yet my elder treats this as if it's a paltry thing. Sounds like battered up by honeyed words. What? No, impossible. I clearly wanted to imitate the divine bird because I was moved by its passion and will. The only reason why I associated with these skeptics was because they would tell me about the happenings of years past. Of course, it wasn't like they didn't heap an appropriate amount of praise on me. It's the same story, but told in an exaggerated way to get people's attention. Even Paimon likes listening to exciting stories. But if their intention was to record actual history, then they definitely did something wrong. Indeed, regardless if it is I or the humans of the Order of the Skeptics, those who condition themselves to accept hyperbole or ordinary will see themselves become like this. The Order of the Skeptics' archives were no longer simple truthful records. Instead, they were filled with all manner of establishments and subjective opinions. And unknowingly, I began to put renown beyond action itself. Looks like you finally get it. She seems more energetic than she was when she came here. Isn't this a good thing? Now Zervan won't be asking to take the chapel, will she? Your training is almost at its end. You'll definitely win Zervan's approval. Let's go.
Swollen Fury.
You look much happier than we last spoke. Seems things have gone well. From what I've learned during doing these tasks, I have grown, for now. You're worthy of being called Bloomguard? No, not yet. This is still a final portion of the task that I need to complete. Until all the tasks are done, until your respect is earned, I am not finished. Only then can the Twin Horn Chapel truly belong to me. Oh? Looks like you're actually beyond your rebellious phase after all, just as was claimed. Elder, you still remember that? Forget, I beg of you. Regardless, it's good to see that your spirits have returned. Ashina, Paimon, please be witness to the truth of whether Sorsh is worthy of the Twin Horn Chapel. Then I'll await you at the end. See you soon. I know we have some left. Yeah. We're in the last stage of this event. Up there. I'll climb the wall over here. Alrighty then. let's do some climbing. Up here first. Oops. Oops. Oh, there was a common chest up here the whole time.
You even behold.
Wait, page. Teachings of the Skeptics. Strict control over entry and exit of all the mountain passes is necessary to ensure that the ceremony and plan can be completed. Investigation into activity related to the Abyss Order can be postponed. Well, that's not a good idea, honestly.
Wind rises. Behold.
Another common chest.
Huh. You even want this? The wind rises.
If I find out that the portal on the other side was actually closer, I don't know if I'll be disappointed or not, but I'll be surprised. This should be the last one where I do chasing. Ow, so it is close to the portal. Oh well, I got 2 chests. I didn't do the one that was guarded by mushrooms, but still. Pretty darn fast there. Let's go. Hold on.
Behold.
Might as well do this.
Right. Hold the line.
The wind rises. Squall fury.
Allow me.
Behold.
There we go.
Huh. You even want...
Yes, I do want to. Kazuma? You worry too much. Time to get another picture. Where would that be?
Behold!
I would not. Ugh. This one's a little tricky. Unless it's supposed to be the thing down in the middle, so. Okay, there we go. It's definitely a drastic change from the appearance it originally had before we cured it. The Tunaki Hollow from before, the epicenter of the disaster of years past. Wow, Paimon didn't think Sorish would really be able to extinguish the sign of Aposha and solve all the trouble happening here. Extinguishing the sign of Aposha is but the duty of the Bloom Guard. Sorish only did as she should. It's all thanks to Mahir and Rashnu's help. Yeah, and we put in plenty of work too. Splendid. So nice of you, Nyasnati and Pale Floater, to look beyond the person of greatest importance. Me. Whoa. Sorish's arrogance makes a grand Grand return. Why do both of you still harbor such doubt in me after our time together? My pride has never been born of blind arrogance. You should be well aware that I fully understand my past mistakes. Before, I placed reputation above action, but now, as I have learned, this is an act of purest neglect. Just as Samir became the divine bird through her sacrifice, I'll become the Bloom Card by my deeds and hear my name rightfully sung in praise of my service. Additionally, I have completed all the assignments you have given me, Elder. Now, even you must admit that I am worthy of the title Bloom Guard, worthy of the Twin-Horn Chapel. I indeed have no obligation to the choice made by the Caravana. What, did you expect me to object? No, I merely did not expect you to agree so easily, Elder. Rough words, at least. I'm not nearly so vicious. About the responsibilities of a Bloom Guard, I did not actually gain any knowledge from the chapel. Is this because I do not embody the traits of a Bloom Guard fully? Do I still lack training? For this, the title Bloom Guard might be inherited, but the duties are always variable. I see. The state is simple. It's simply, there are no fixed rules, and even more, there are no specific judging standards. Usually the Carvena's choice is final. Huh? So you're saying... I will not be taking the Twin-Horn Chapel from you. Missing the point. I understand. This must be part of the test. Seems like Sorish is having an epiphany. You're forgetful, Pale Floater. I just said it. To pass these tests, besides competence and observation, the most important thing is understanding my past mistakes. Even if it is out, if the outcome is already determined, would it not be retreating the path of folly if I cast aside all that I have learned during training? So I think this must be the last test my elder has left me. To a worthy Bloomguard, this is but a simple task. This is a sign of your complete trust in me, elder. I didn't expect you to see right through me. The Corvina chose well. But your changes, I suppose Machina and Paimon bear some credit for that. Indeed, my esteemed Yasnapti and Pale Floater are both beings of merit. Though I wish to say that I was potent enough alone, I think truly that only with their aid could I extinguish the sign of Aposha. I didn't think that in a short time Sorcerer would become so responsible. Of course, as long as I hold my responsibilities close to my heart, then my elder need not worry for my sake. Paimon keeps thinking that Zurban might have planned this, but seeing Sorge this happy, Paimon can't really complain. Nice. And that should be the end of the event. Now time to reap the rewards. So each one is 60, 60, 60. Easily quite a bit. That's 90, 120, 150, 180. That's like about 200 Prima gems. Yeah. Cause I go here to measure. Yeah, that definitely gave me a lot. I can now get 21 of those things.
Quite following me.
With that completed, let's go back to Sumeru, or the green part of Sumeru, and deal with this growth stuff. I need to go see if they've grown. So yeah, those will be there for the time being. The entrance is right here, so Tvat has its own laws. It sure does. Can you write down the laws, though? The laws of nature that it possesses. What types of laws? The elemental laws? Da-da-da-da. So there are gods above even what we have right now. Oh, wrong way. So, I guess, example of Venti. So, he is the Animo Archon, but he is not the Animo God. The Animo Archon is like an apostle to the gods who held that element, while like, oh look, so many, while like Venti's like Devalin is in a way to still be an apostle, but to Venti instead. So like 3 layers: the god, the archon, the beings that also control the element. So, and then obviously the people who are gifted. There we go. Who are gifted visions. Nara, Machina, and Paimon, thank you. Now, Viparis is growing across the gardens in Vanara. The Viparius here are happy, so Arakara is happy too. Festival Yustava is over. Before the Golden Nara leaves Varanara, teen Viparius. I give the happy Viparius to the Golden Nara. Hope Nara, Machino, and Paimon will be happy too. The Viparius doesn't wither, but remember to talk to it occasionally. Better play music for it. The land in Aranara will not forget. Hope Nara, Machino, and Paimon will not forget. Yee. Ooh. Where is it? It's clearly a new item. Aw. That's nice. Okay, let's check out the book again. Real Veneris, and now I come to the real rep. What? What do you mean by that? Hold on a minute. Oh, wrong thing. The nursery in the real Veneris has now come to full ripeness. Perhaps a certain someone would like to have a look. Who is that someone? The nursery in the... Okay, so we need to go find somebody named Varsha. But where is this person? Where is Varsha? It shows that she's over here. I'll use this portal. So, yeah, about this direction. So Varsha should be this direction. The person we need to meet to complete this.
The wind rises.
This does not look like a place to go find Varsha.
That's close enough.
Quit following me. Behold.
Definitely not the place to find Varsha. Where is Varsha? I may have missed it. I might have to deal with these fellers though.
Hold the line.
Here you are. Got.
Squall and fury. That's far enough.
My patience.
Allow me.
Where do you think you're going? I'll be back.
Too slow.
That was a real ragdoll.
Quit following. Too slow.
Is this the place? Oh. Whoa. Okay.
The wind rises.
How the heck does a child get down here? Looks like it's corrupted. Is this part of the thing that I need to do? It may be so.
Swollen Fury.
I may actually need to defeat these. And then, oh gosh.
Behold! How amusing.
Here you are.
Swollen Fury.
That was a lot more than I expected.
Trust me, rebuild.
The wind rises. Swollen Fury.
Oh, this is the exploding one.
Behold!
Diffract!
Know your place.
Allow me.
The wind rises.
Trust me, rebuild.
Swollen Fury.
There we go.
Allow me.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
Now I need to look for the
The
person.
wind rises.
Are they over here?
Here you are.
So I need to use music. I think I need to use music for this. Ah, I see now. Take these lotus. Oh, after this cutscene, I guess. Avarsha. Strange. What's this kid doing here? Hey kid, why are you here all alone? Ah, a weird person. And a weird flying person. Hey, that's rude. Yeah, that's right. Rude's my middle name. Don't even have parents to teach me manners. Don't you know? That's a story behind this for sure. Or there's a story. Anyway, we aren't weird people, and we definitely aren't bad guys. We're just a pair of kind travelers. Exactly. And that's why we don't leave those who are troubled behind. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is Mashino. Might we know your name? My name's Varsha. And why are you here all alone, Varsha? We can escort you back if you're lost. No, the past should stay in the past. I've decided to move on. Eh? I can't rely on adults. I must go on my own way. What's with this old person talk? You're just a kid anyway. The forest can be pretty dangerous. A kid like you isn't gonna be able to handle it. Some bad guy tried to take me away earlier, but it's okay. I'm more careful now. I'll be able to avoid danger. He was a guy from Vimara village, and he looked nice enough, but as it turns out, he was no different from those adults I met before. You almost got taken away by some bad guys? You haven't learned your lesson at all, then. Wait, how did you manage to get away last time, anyway? Some small creature whisked me to this place. I've never seen something this small in Gandharvaville, so I believe that it had been a forest spirit. Could be an Aranara. That said, could that guy from Vimara village refer to... I don't know. Oh, the guy that we had to deal with? Likely. It was quite a few streams ago, but I had done like the early stages of the Aranara, where this guy was, I think, kidnapping children. In the Aranara, we're saving them and having to wipe their memories. Probably not her, though, it seems. Anyways, it's still not safe for kids to be alone in the forest. You might encounter all kinds of dangers, like running into dangerous fungi. Yeah, and villains such as Marana. No Paimon meant to say. You might run into bad guys that might try to kidnap you. Yep, and Mashino said. Or you might starve. It's impossible to starve in a forest full of nature's gifts. Star shrooms, sweet flowers, and mints are everywhere, and I eat like a bird anyway. And I've always been pretty good at taking care of plants, so finding a safe place to plant some sweet flowers or mints to feed myself won't be a problem. Haha, a garden full of sweet flowers? Wouldn't that be paradise? What a sweet daydream she's having, eh? Anyway, I am much happier now than when I was in Gandharvaville, and I don't get beaten. I appreciate your kindness, but right now it's for the best if you let me alone. Paimon doesn't know what she's been through. But it seems like it would be hard to convince her to return. To be fair, things don't look too dangerous around here. Let's come back and see her later if chance allows. Maybe she'll have changed her mind by then. I guess I have to wait a day to come back. As long as there are seeds, I will grow more sweet flowers, but bread is different. You can't plant bread. If bread could break in half and grow back again, no one would ever go hungry. There's some in here. I may have already picked it up, but it's lagging. Or it's just like that. I'm confused, Arnara. Why isn't this Arnara reacting? Maybe they should use the power of Dendro. What's going on? Oh, it's Nara! What's going on? Oh, it's Nara. Good, Nara. You're welcome in by Arnara. Arnara will wait for you there. Ooh.
Unnecessary.
Carpet. I don't know if it's a new carpet, but it's a carpet. So for what it looks like, I'll have to come back tomorrow, literally tomorrow, to see about Varsha to finish this quest. If so, can I do this one? I'm gonna wait on that actually. What should I?
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force.
Let's look at this. I'm gonna go work on that right now.
Conversation, just to occupy.
I'm gonna go work on some grinding, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Get some materials for Yenfei. Because once I get Yenfei's materials, I'll have a full 2 worth of teams. And I'll have to eventually get Mona leveled up because she's the only other character that I have in my character list. That, like, for party-wise. But, these for Kaya, Mashino, Amber, and Yanfei make a whole nother team, which is who I'll be leveling up to more than 80 once I finally do the Ascension rank. I'm just getting all their materials, so when I do ascend them, next I'll be working on Razor, Xinyan, Xingling, Keqing, Zhongyun, Mona, maybe Bennett.
Benny's adventure.
And definitely Fischl, Goru, Yaya, Cookie, Layla. Like from there, like all, I mean obviously they're all my favorite characters, it's just that some of these, like Cookie, require specific type of stuff. Like the Rune Guard from this is from the Chasm. Ruined Serpent. Yayo. Needs me to deal with the Dendro hypothesis. But clearly for the Jade Shroom thing, the only thing that works is the Tarot Shroom and the Hypostas. So I'd probably just do a bunch of the Hypostas to get the Dendro stuff. And then I'll need to work on accumulating these. Goru, mechanical array. Which one is that
You
one?
think I've got?
Yeah, I think whatever that one is. I've been accumulating the Geo from fighting the thing that is required in Yen phase. And then after I get my main 2 teams done, I'll need to also accumulate these 2 things for Goru. Official about the same for Lisa, except these small lamp grass. Oh, she stumbled. Aw. Bennett is
Benny's adventure team,
about
assemble!
what I expected. I just need to get all of that. After I get my main character's materials, and then I'll later focus on everybody else's, at least starred characters' stuff. Chonyon. Yeah, it requires a lot of this core lapis stuff, and that is annoying to get because it doesn't multiply when you break them. And same for catching. These 2 are annoying because of the core lapis. Xingling also needs the same material as yeah. 'Cause 1, 2, 3, 4 are from Liyue. Goro is from Inazuma. And Layla from... Oh! Use the same thing. Oh, okay. But you do need a lot of these.
Okay.
Behold!
Just gotta make sure I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, those are the starred characters, so I'll be focusing on my main 8, getting their stuff ready.
Squall and Fury.
And then I'll focus on my other characters' equipment to get them up to 70 and or 80, just depending on it. It will definitely take a while for me to get all of them, but during that while I'll be accumulating a bunch of the character upgrade equipment stuff. Yeah. What is it? Whatever these things. Hero's Will. Hero's Wit. Character experience material. And that's what I'll be mostly focusing on once. Obviously, once I do upgrade them, I'll need to
Rebuild!
Here you are.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Bring refuge! Allow me!
Cry louder! Upon the gale.
Rest uphill battle!
Here you are.
enough.
Nice. I used to have a real hard time with that enemy, but now that I've upgraded... Oh, that's a lot of defense. Upgraded quite a bit. I don't have to worry so much. Okay. The other material I have to get would have to be over in still in leeway. I have to get the fire flower to get the materials to make those. What is it? The jewels? The pyro gem jewel thing for the upgraded stuff. Let's do a drop down.
Following me.
It's been a while since I've done that.
Too slow.
Hold the line.
Here you are.
Squall and Fury.
Rest and rebuild.
Very easy. When you have a hydro character. Ooh, crit damage, crit rate. Ooh. I know it does have a lot of defense, but that is pretty good. Crit damage. I mean, this always helps other characters that, like Bennett or other pyro. Okie-dokie. Come back over to this character. I'm just going back and forth on these two characters, or these two enemies, since that's what I need to upgrade. And also, there's the new event that's coming up. I am curious about it.
The wind rises.
Because the new update on... Or the next update is soon.
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Hold the line.
Flicker.
little closer. Surrender and be gentle.
Yeah! Billowing surge! He... Rest and rebuild!
Unsightly insects. How amusing.
Allow me!
Here you are.
Rest and rebuild!
Come a little closer.
Allow me!
Here you are.
Not too bad.
Rest and rebuild!
Let's finish this up and get this plant. Prudent adventurers know to keep an eye on their stamina level. Prudent.
Quit following me.
Allow me!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little.
Squall and fury.
Rest and rebuild!
Here you are.
There we go. That is the end of my resin until I do something about it later, such as waiting for it to refill. And while I do have a lot of resin, I don't want to like overuse them, especially since I can't really buy them and it'd take too long. So I'm like, I don't think I need to do that. But with that, let's check Yanfei. 11, that's good.
Quit following me.
Let's see if I can get one out of this. Not yet, it seems. How many do I need to make? Stardust exchange. Did I buy them up already? No. So where are they? Stardust exchange. Oh, there's the salt. There we go. Seems to have a lot of water. So I have a lot of ice, and I have a lot of geo, definitely. You have a lot of water, and especially a lot of geo. Let's do 16. Six. I can do 2. And I can do 1 here. So that's 7, 8. That means I need 4 more for a Yanfei. Yes. To make 12. And I need some more here. I don't know how many. Also, I may end up needing more of this, only because maybe other characters will require gold coins. Other than that, I think the next time I stream will be either the next event that comes out or a story quest. And likely next will be I'll Hate Them, and then after will be Daya, and then Baizu. We'll see the sick doctor. And with that, I thank for whoever watched and stayed to the end. Thank you very much and have a good night.